Veggie Magnifique.
Hello, we are Veggie Magnifique. I'm Anne. And I'm Chloe. Si vous êtes francophone, vous pourriez mettre des sous-titres. Il faut juste cliquer sur le CC.
And today we're doing another Questions with Anne and Chloe session. We have a question from Marie, who wants to know, is being a vegan really expensive? So if you're worried about changing your diet being an expensive thing to do, then do watch this video because we have a lot of really handy tips and tricks for you. So first of all, you've probably noticed, but buying meat, fish and dairy is really expensive.
Cheese is like $5 million.
It's incredibly expensive. You'll notice if you stop buying those animal products that your grocery bill will go like that actually.
Not only that, if you're eating, meat and dairy and animal products, you're obviously buying organic, because if you're not buying organic, I don't even know what to say. Stop. And organic is more expensive. So if you are eating animal products, of course, make sure it's organic. But we suggest that you stop eating animal products and it would be much less expensive. So the next thing you can do to make sure that your grocery bill isn't super expensive is buying in bulk. Buying in bulk is an amazing way to stock your kitchen with yummy foods and pay a lot less for it. So you can have your big jar of quinoa and you can have your big jar of brown rice, and there's no reason to buy the tiny little packages if you're going to be using it all the time.
And it's more ecological as well because you're not buying tiny, really little 500-gram packages of things. It's just plastic that's gone to waste.
So save the world and save your wallet.
The base of our diets actually is legumes, because legumes are filled with protein and iron and they're really filling. Lentils, all types of lentils, chickpeas, beans,
Yum.
all of those kinds of things, which make great kind of like meaty bases for dishes which can turn, a salad into something really filling, or you can use them in casseroles to replace that like texture of meat.
Or you can make veggie burgers.
You can make bean burgers, so good, or hummus.
Or like falafel.
Yeah. They are so cheap. You will have noticed when you buy them in the stores, even organic, they are super, super cheap.
Especially if you buy in bulk.
Exactly. They're certainly one of those products that you can definitely buy in bulk because they don't go off. And you can even sprout them.
And she's the sproutster.
The sproutster.
She's like the master of sprouting.
It's just a really cost-effective and super nutritious way to build your diet.
So another way not to spend $5 million being a vegan is to not eat out very often, because surely when you go out to eat in a restaurant, if you're going to like say a vegan organic restaurant, it might be kind of expensive. But you can do the same thing at home, cooking obviously, but meal batching. So you might make a big batch of quinoa or couscous or something, and then you have food for the next couple days. So cooking at home saves you money, and then also thinking ahead. Preparation is actually really key in a lot of different ways, but like when you think about what you're going to eat for the next couple days, it allows you to not go out because you don't have anything at home to eat, because you've prepared. So then you're ready to go because you have what you need to whip up a quick meal. And we have some recipes on the blog that are pretty easy and involve a grain, and then you just put in a bunch of veggies and a yummy sauce and of course some legumes, and it's easy and quick, and it prevents you from going out and spending $1 million, because sure, when you go out to eat, it's more expensive.
And also, if you have a stock of leftovers at home in your fridge, you can then easily transfer those to a Tupperware box and just have them as your Lunchingtons.
I have this cool bento box.
And Anne just this very day gave me a spare bento that she has that I'm going to start using now. Another thing to do when you're starting to buy more and more fresh fruits and veggies, which of course we recommend for everyone because it's just the most effective health booster and mood booster ever, is to be savvy about what you're buying. So always buy local and always buy in season. And you'll find that your fruits and veggies will be super cheap. And also it's healthier because your body needs the fruits and vegetables that are in season and come from the place in which you're living.
Nature's amazing.
Time. Yeah, nature's just cool like that.
And you can be really clever about these kinds of things. You can buy like a bumper crop of something that's in season, and then you can freeze some of it for smoothies later. Or you can make some yummy jams that will last you for the next several months. So another thing, let's be real. If you're buying prepackaged stuff, chances are you're spending a lot of money. If you look at your bill and you're like, oh my gosh, this is really expensive. If you start taking out all the prepackaged stuff, not only are you going to save money, but also you're going to save your body from all the weird things they're putting in these prepackaged things. Even if you buy organic. In the States, there was a list that came out from the Food Babe recently about all the weird like Monsanto GMO things that were like getting into even some of the organic prepackaged foods. So if you want to be really safe, savvy, and save money, avoid all that prepackaged stuff because it's extra salt. It's like there's things in it that preserve it. That's what's costing you. So I know you have your favorite cookies that you buy at the store, but we have some cookies that are soon going to become your favorite on the blog.
You have to try them.
We'll link those below.
They're so good.
They're so much better.
We hope this video has served you, and we hope that you put these tips into practice. Let us know how you get on in the comments below, and if you have any money-saving tips as well, please share them.
So if you really think about it, you can spend a lot of money if you're an omnivore or a vegan. It just depends on how you organize your finances and how you budget. So if you're clever about it, then of course you can be a vegan on a very low budget. You just have to plan and prepare and think about it. And if you want to spend $1 million being a vegan, we have some good places that you can go.
Yes, knock yourself out.
Recommend, like go to town. Did you guys like this video? And also, do you have a question for us? You can always tweet us at Magnifique and join us on the other social media platforms. Please give us a thumbs up. We'd be super delighted to have your vote of confidence.
I've never been any good at those.
We should have some tea.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, my cup's empty.